First thing we worked on is his left foot is what he's going to be jumping off of. I want his right foot planted. Repetition is everything. I do not want him to move his right foot at all. I need for him to move his left foot. This is what he's going to say. Speed, height, landing. Again, speed, height, landing. Now this is where we started, and you'll see in a moment where we finished. Let's watch. It's on speed, height, landing. We spent some time working on what I call the 3 tennis ball technique. So what I'm doing right now is getting his steps where he naturally steps on his first and second step. Then what I do is make sure that he hits those half tennis balls at the same place every single time. So we're getting there. It looks like he's enjoying himself too, but in all sincerity, we're getting there. So this is like phase 2 of what we were working on, and he's doing it on his own. As you will see here, the one thing he can't do is slow down. Notice he slowed down right there. We want him to stay fast all the time. Right now I'm adjusting his steps. I'm moving his steps back to make sure he hits the board, and I'm asking him to speed up. So right now I'm just making a 1 foot adjustment. He did continue to slow down even on this one, but he kept working. So I did have a talk with him, and I finally got him to run faster on this one. And this is the way he should run all the time, if not a little bit faster. As you can see, he ran right through it. And of course, his steps were over. Now we're working on a landing drill. You're going to find a chair, fold out chair, or a relatively smaller chair where you could sit down a little bit lower. And you want to think about rotating your arms and rotating your feet. I just need 1 rotation. So when you sit down, you're going to make sure that you're stationed where you can sit kind of low. You want to pick up your knees, keep your back relatively straight, rotating your arms. So it's going to look something like this. You'll rotate, arms, opposite hand, opposite leg, opposite hand, opposite hand, opposite leg. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hands should hit the same time as the feet. They shouldn't be up at separate times. The hands should hit the same time as the feet. 1, 2. Keep working on that. Get a rhythm of doing that all the time, and that will be great. I'm going to put some things in email that I want him to work on, but just so you know, we worked on all 3 phases. We worked on the approach with 2 tennis balls. I'm going to have 3 the next time I see him. We worked on making sure his steps were right. We worked on what you're seeing right now on the landing, just to try to introduce him to that. And then I had him start jumping. He wanted to not jump high. So to make him jump high, obviously I introduced him to jumping over things, taking approach of 3 steps. What I wanted to do was to make sure when he landed, he was able to try to work on landing with his hands and his feet at the same time. So I made sure that he has some marks, and I made him go over it repetitively, and that will help him to work on getting up and getting height. Hopefully this will help. I'll put some other information in the email that I'll send, and we'll talk about things that he should do to continue to get better. Almost got to get them hands down, got to get them hands and feet together.